Joder, se está bugueado. Y no puedo activar el ultra instinto, weón. Joder, ahorita no saco nada. O sea, pega sin nada en la mano este tipo. Joder, mamá, huevo. Está huevo, a ver. Quito esto. Joder. Que estamos teniendo problemas técnicos aquí con este modo. What? ¿Por qué se le baja la sangre a mi tipo? Joder, se dañó la partida, no puede ser. Ni por el puta yo empecé a empezar de nuevo. O sea, donde este marica se haya dañado, yo dejo esa mierda ahí. Joder. ¿Y si me hacen daño no? Es que ni siquiera las puedo enfocar. Se queda bugueado. Joder. Bueno, por lo menos parece que se desbugueó. Qué puta madre, ahorita matará a todos los perros que ya había matado. Que bueno, por lo menos ya está quitando sangre. Pero ojo, a volver a matar a todos los perros, weón. ¡Joda, joda! ¡Ah, más huevo! Bueno, lo bueno es que sabemos que todo está bien. Lo malo, que reaparecieron todos los putos enemigos. Joder. ¡Oh! Joder, no puede pasar algo bien en este... La vida de Jonathan Reed, por Dios. Joda, otra vez todos estos sapos. Igual está pegando durísimo, weón. Entonces tampoco es que sea muy necesario. Vamos a hablar con Swansea. Que Swansea me quería ver. Y luego hablar con Swansea. Entonces vamos a... ¿A qué? Al teatro. El problema es que ahorita para llegar al teatro va a ser un mierdero, pana, por lo que represento a los putos enemigos. Edgar.
Hello, Jonathan. How are things on the West End front?
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
Suele pasar.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Thank you for your time, Edgar.
Gracias, Swansea. Con la ruta más... Yo creo que seguir acá es como lo más sencillo. Ay, verdad que yo había recogido agua.
Done.
Estamos bien. La mano, estamos bien, el garrote. Está acá Charlotte, haga buena. Está acá Priwen, 44, 35, 18. Estamos melos. ¿Cómo estamos melos con el revólver? Partes de aluminio. Te dice que tengo 40. Ah, tengo plancha de plomo, loco. Bueno, ni modo. A trabajar. A realizar la camellación. Ay, qué pereza ir a matar enemigos. Sigamos, vamos de una vez al blanco. ¡Cállese! Cállate, hombre, también, hombre. Mamá, huevo. Están durmiendo, hombre, no moleste. Marica, es que ya pegó sabroso. Uff. ¿Sí o qué? Sapo. Es que está pegando rico este man. Es que padrastro borracho, señor. Vea eso, vea eso. Qué rico. Ay, una bestia. ¡Joda! ¡Joda! Tres guantazos y sale, papá. Lo mandé para el Fortnite. La hermandad de Priwen. Asqueroso, estos son los que me caen mal. ¡Joda! ¡Joda! Asqueroso. ¡Joda! Puta, me está robando la resistencia este perro. Su madre loca.
I cannot enter.
Chupi, chupi, chupi. Otra vez porque necesito más sangre. Venga, machetazo para que afine. Vamos, ¿por dónde putas entro?
Back in the grind.
¡Cállese! ¡Pum! Oh, pero no era para acá. Puta, o si era para acá. Tocar dar toda la pinche vuelta. Me pico una wea. Ya. Joder, Albert. ¿Yo qué hago en Whitechapel, loco? ¿Yo qué hago aquí? Joder. Ahora sí. Escuela de teatro de Doris Fletcher. Joder, me asustaba, huevona. ¿Esto qué es? Nota de suicidio. Ya no pude soportar el dolor. Es como si todo mi cuerpo se estuviera deshaciendo desde que esa ramera me infectó. Hace días que se esconde en su habitación y da órdenes a través de pequeñas notas manuscritas y solo ensaya de noche. Presencié uno de sus supuestos ensayos. Camina sobre el escenario iracunda y resentida, farfullando y quejándose sobre su belleza en retirada. La perra está infectada, corrompida hasta el último de sus huesos, y planea infectar a todos en este lugar y al resto de Londres. Su próxima obra será recién en diciembre, y hasta entonces todos los empleados del teatro serán sus obedientes esbirros, obligados a complacer sus diabólicas maquinaciones. Estoy seguro de que encontrarán una manera de contaminar los alimentos o el agua, ya que todos empezamos a sentirnos enfermos y a mutar después de la comida que ella organizó el lunes pasado. Quien encuentra esta nota debe saber que solo me suicidé para escapar del infierno viviente en que se ha convertido este lugar. Que Dios se apiade de mí y de mi alma inmortal, ya que me negué a ser cómplice de este plan maligno. Epa, nota de suicidio.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Joder, mezcal. ¡Ah, hombre! Escupirle a tu madre, asquerosa. ¿Una especie de baño? Diario antiguo de Doris Fletcher, Londres, 17 de agosto de 1918. La vi con mis propios ojos, la bruja de las pesadillas de mi infancia, la ramera que me torturó durante años. La vi y temblé, su voz, su rostro, sabía que estaba en ese hospital, sabía que estaba enferma y quería presenciar su sufrimiento. Quizás me haya reinventado y me haya convertido en una actriz famosa, borrando los años perversos de mi memoria, no puedo olvidar que soy su hija. Cuando vi su frágil cuerpo en esa pequeña cama sufriendo, enferma, derrotada, debí ocultar mis lágrimas ya que me estaba mirando. Me reconoció, vio el dolor en mis ojos y sonrió. Ese cadáver pálido que era mi madre. Y lo peor fue que no sentí satisfacción alguna al verla padecer tanto dolor. Lo peor no fue recordar de repente las golpizas y los abusos, no. Lo peor fue reconocer el odio que sentía en mi corazón cuando me miró, ya que era su mismo odio. Al final no puedo escapar de mi destino de ser su hija. Somos lo mismo, mi madre y yo. Yo quiero ver algo. No me aparece. Pero en ese hospital hay alguien más. ¿Esa no es la Skull? O sea, ¿no será esta la hija de la que se convirtió en Skull? No sé, digo yo estoy siendo una bobada. Pero es que no me aparece. No me acuerdo si era la chismosa. Ah, no, porque esa terminado en Jones. Creo.
Will they adore me again when they share my fate? For I have been raised through hate. But I offer only love.
Está loca.
Alas, poor Doris.
Pero dale, dale, maricón. Creo que ahorita nos toca chupar. Autofagia, recuperamos.
Testify to her kindness and beauty. For now she hides in shadow, ugly as sin. But when you burn and die,
Toca comer rata, socio.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I need blood. Okay. I'm going to kill Doris Fletcher. Hello.
who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish.
¿Ah, sí?
You kill, come to me, my servants. Avenge me.
¡Cállese!
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she.
¡Ay!
Renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Joder, ¿qué fue eso? ¡Mordela, mordela! Joder, no la mordió nada. A ver, que necesito chupar.
Your blood will be mine.
¡Ay, huepucha! ¿Qué es esta mierda? ¿Resident Evil o qué? ¿Este es Wesker?
Hear and obey, for your queen commands.
Joda.
Attack!
¡Joda! ¡No tengo resistencia! Chupe, 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 Jonathan, chupe. Chupa, chupa.
My blade shall pierce your villainous heart, dark.
Cállese, hombre. Upa.
Wait,
Joda, ¿qué le pasó a esta hembra, weón?
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
Joda, qué asco.
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ay, por Elizabeth.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Joder, Resident Evil, loco.
Will you?
El Ouroboros
You
ahí.
were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And bye.
And farewell.
Joder. Dramática está para morir esta sucia.
Farewell, Doris.
¿Que si es que me dio culo de arma? Vamos a ver qué tal el sable.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
War
That I
dogs.
can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go.
For now.
For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
A ver, yo quiero ver el sable. $240, 140. Y esto es nivel 4. Claro que no tiene 154. No creo que alcance como pues lo otro, no creo.
It's locked, all right. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
War Dogs, ¿qué dijo, no? Como lacayos, War Dogs. Perros de guerra. Sus sabuesos.
Return at a more convenient time. These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Pero igual, vos pegas más rico, Jonathan. Tampoco, o sea, este marica le o sea, como si le estuviera miedo, weón. O sea,
So
literalmente.
Doris just needed to be close to her.
Cabos poder, o sea, literal, mire. ¡Uy, sí, güey!
Through skin. Disturbing.
Asqueroso. Segunda opinión. Descubrir la verdadera naturaleza de la plaga de Skulls. Informa a Lord Graver sobre... Ok. Entonces vamos al club Ascalon de nuevo. ¿Será que tengo que ir a...? Ok, me pide que vaya... No, pues yo no sé dónde Swansea la chimba, bueno, acabo de venir de allá. ¡Joder! Bueno, ¿y esta perra desde cuándo puede teletransportar? Cae, muere. Recupero también un poquito de sangre. Epa, quedé en mi casa. Ahora veámonos cómo nos va con este arma. ¿No? $2.52 y el este. Mamá huevo, hace más daño. Yo que no la tengo morada. Ahí viene Ivory. Hola.
Yes,
Thank you, Avery.
your bed.
Esto ya me dice algo, ¿no?
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club night.
Ve, Lady Ashbury aquí. Hola, mi amor.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Claro que sí, mamacita.
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants.
We repelled the intruders for now. But how long before they return?
Estos cobardes, loco. Yo, patrón.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Joda.
Recruit a new vampire?
O sea, que me vuelvo un maker.
Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Joda.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
¿Quién es este? Este loco es el Lord Gravebane, Lord Redgrave, literalmente uno de los hombres más poderosos de Inglaterra en ese tiempo.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the
Ahora me
least.
están pidiendo que
but it is
convierta
entirely
en otra
mine.
persona en vampiro. O sea, no como hicieron pues con Jonathan, sino que literalmente le diga, vea, tome, beba.
Does he know
Chupe.
I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules?
Un caballero.
No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
O sea, literalmente, o sea, el que lo creó a él, o sea, el Maker, ¿cómo se le dice? El que creó a Jonathan es poderoso, el loco. Y literalmente todas las cosas que ha ido haciendo Jonathan, pues trajo la atención de los más poderosos vampiros. O sea, lo que es Lord Grave y todo eso. Entonces me invitaron a unirme al club exclusivo. Y juré proteger la corona de Inglaterra, del reino, sí señor. Hola mamacita.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Joda. O sea que el Lord, la progenie de él solo convierte en skulls. No puede no puede hacer
Tell me
econs.
more about your recent investigation.
As
Uy,
long as you lower your voice.
papi, o sea que ese man no se le para
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is
en términos de
correct?
vampiros.
He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan, I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
William Marshall se supone que es uno de los vampiros que protegió la corona y es el más, o sea, como el más poderoso. Entonces el club de Ascalon lo crearon fue en honor a William Marshall, y supuestamente Lord Grave, el Lord de ahora, es progenie de William Marshall. Pero para aquí nos estamos dando cuenta que el man no tiene picha corta, porque pues no puede crear un vampiro bien.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Joda.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Adiós, mi amor. El cuello que quiero chupar es ese. Sí, señor. Ahora sí estamos en una encrucijada. ¿Convertir al Donald Trump de este mundo en vampiro? ¿O no? Literalmente es como si fuera el Donald Trump. Es un rico y quiere construir un muro alrededor del distrito. Es Donald Trump, sí. Es el Donald Trump.
Looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Marica literalmente quiere construir un muro alrededor de... ¿Dónde está el weón? Acá. Literalmente quiere construir un muro alrededor de todo el distrito para separar a los ricos de los pobres. Y el marica ya está agonizando. O sea, es miembro del club de Ascalon, pero porque es rico, supongo. Y se está preparando toda la vida, pues el cucho ya está viejo, está agonizando. Pues entonces ahí está la esta. O sea, como Jonathan es tan poderoso.
Stop! It's an leech!
Entonces Pero está como que, o sea, quiere que yo yo lo chupe. Que le deje chuparme ese tipo para que sea poderosito como yo. ¡Hombre! ¡Carechimba! Punta batazos de pelo, hijo de puta. O sea, estos seres medio sin conciencia, esos son los que produce el picha corta de Lord Grave. Por eso es que está tan desesperado. Por eso es que quiere que yo convierta al otro en... Entonces literalmente si el tipo ya es poderoso y es un... pues es un... de todo, pues. Make England Great Again, el tipo. Entonces, o sea, siendo inmortal, o sea, si ahorita es poderoso por la plata, ahora siendo vampiro inmortal, pues Dios mío. Entonces, no sé, ¿vos qué decís? ¿Lo convertimos en vampiro? ¿O nos hacemos los maricas y dejamos que muera? Es que no sé qué consecuencias me puede traer eso. La mansión. A ver qué opina la gente del Donald Trump. El Donald Trump de este mundo. Buenas noches, caballero.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Déjame hablar.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
What can you
¿Será?
tell me about Aloysius
No,
Dawson?
estos no son zombies,
I've
son
heard this is a man
gente
who's
normal.
searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope
Es
you
humanos.
found it.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
O sea, que es republicana. ¿Qué estás
Dr.
pidiendo?
Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential
Con el
man
poder y la
who could commit
influencia para
murder and get
cometer
away with it.
asesinato y salirse con la
Just
suya.
one phone call.
Le alcanzaría solo una llamada
Goodbye,
telefónica.
detective.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Es que el marica tiene mucho poder, pero mucho poder. Entonces literalmente convertirlo a ese man sería darle, o sea, si ya tiene poder económico
Good evening,
ahorita.
Miss Price.
You know you can call me
Ah,
Captain, my dear doctor.
pues no eran zombies, eran en Skull, que son, digamos, la progenie de algunos vampiros cuando sale mal. Cosa del picha corta de
Do you
como el
know
otro.
Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can stay a little longer.
Yo creo que no es bueno convertir ese tipo. O sea, me lo ordenó el patrón, pero yo creería que no es buena idea. No es buena idea convertir a ese tipo en...
I cannot enter.
O sea, porque si ahorita tiene el poder suficiente para hacer lo que le dé la pinche perra gana, ahorita siendo inmortal y con más poder para convencer a las personas y todo eso, entonces sería darle más poder al poder. Entonces yo creo que no es conveniente.
What are the cards? Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
Yo creo que no es buena idea. ¿Vos qué opinas, Stefan? Para mí no es buena idea. Bueno, ¿y cuál es la mansión de ese mamagüevo? ¿Cuál es la mansión de este tipo? ¿Dónde está? Ah, aquí ve, mansión Dawson. Severo el violín. Este testigo de Jehová tocando la puerta a estas horas de la noche. No respetan. Vamos a chuparnos al otro. Yo que te chupo. ¡Miau! Sablazo, mi amor. Ahora sí, prepárate, viejito. Yo digo que no es buena idea convertir a ese man. Sería muy poderoso el tipo. Creo que es mejor lo que muera solo.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
No, todavía no entres, Jonathan. ¿Chévere casita? Caballero, buenas noches. Espero que se encuentre bien en este día, en esta noche. Con su permiso, vengo a que me la chupe.
It's locked, all right. locked, all right.
Puta, todo está cerrado con llave.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Como te digo, hermano,
well.
que no te voy a ayudar.
But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold, so cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do
haré lo
as
que
I
se me
please.
antoje.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Joda.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me
Vea
the
eso.
needed authority.
Vea eso, el man
Doctor.
baje lo que le da la
I'm a
gana,
businessman.
loco.
I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Joda, este marica es por el propio Trump.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall,
Vea eso.
that's all that matters.
Vea eso, que las personas correctas estén del lado de la... Uy, puta, este es el Trump, weón. La infección podría
But you can't
propagarse.
guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. as long as we dispose of
Vea
anyone
eso.
that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
Bueno, según yo, con los conocimientos que he adquirido hasta este momento, yo no puedo permitir que gente de este tipo sea convertida en vampiro. Porque si es una mierda de persona, entonces ¿quién no me va a decir que va a ser una mierda de vampiro?
I've heard enough.
Pues ya tomé
It's
mi
time to
decisión y voy a dejar que este tipo se muera.
Do what you have to do.
Que es una
If it hurts so
gonorrea de
bad.
persona.
I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Lo que voy a hacer es que no lo voy a convertir, porque sacrificaría 2000 punticos y lo convertiría en vampiro. Pero tampoco me voy a manchar las manos. Voy a utilizar mi discurso populista para que se olvide su miedo a la muerte y la acepte. Le dé un abrazo y un besito y se muera tranquilo.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man, so I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer, and I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity, and a man at peace.
Así que yo, el distrito sufrirá consecuencias por tus acciones. Ya tengo nivel 5 de mesmerización. Ahorita sí me voy a comer a este hijo de puta. ¿Dónde está mal parido que de rato sí que me lo como? Porque el curita este de Whitechapel, este sí es una mierda de persona, este tipo. Padre Tobias Whittaker. Tobias ya ha matado a varias personas enfermas en su cruzada por limpiar la ciudad. La cruzada de Tobias es financiada por las actividades de sepulturero de su aprendiz. Tobias quiere acabar con la epidemia por medio del fuego. Tobias cree que el párroco Joseph Larrabee de la iglesia de San Mary predica una falsa fe. Ya yo le voy a enseñar lo que es fe, hijo de puta. Ahora sí, voy a ir a comer a este tipo y vuelvo. Ay, ¿qué pasó, patroncito?
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't.
¡Ay! Se le paró.
If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed.
¡Ay!
Your own.
Hágalo usted.
Outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get
Ay,
with me then.
se la sacó y se la puso así en la mesa. Pelámela.
You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have
Divierte con sus marionetas y juegos de sombras. Ay, marica, se la puso así, pa, en la mesa.
And take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone.
Joder.
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show your...
Se la puso así a... Si tanto quiere que une con conviértalo usted, perro, sapo. No le gustó el patrón, entonces se la declaró. ¡Ay, la vieja Brigitte, ve! ¿Y esta es Cal qué?
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Joder,
Wait,
atacar el hospital.
slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste.
Quickly.
So be quick.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Dígale que la amo, dígale que vamos a hablar, dígale que se preocupe por ella. Dígale que la amo.
Yes.
Preciosa.
Tell her I love her.
Dígale que la amo.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Podría ser un vampiro sin latido, sin pulso, pero sí tengo corazón. Tengo 11.000 puntos. Si me como ese marica serían 5.000. Pero primero voy a ir a donde mi preciosa. Sí, señor. Quiero decirle que la amo. ¿De aquí será que este distrito me mandó a alguien? ¿Me mandó que a alguien? Ok. ¿Y este marica qué es lo que quiere? A ver si me puede mandar a mando quiere alguno acá. Si por lo dejé ir. Ninguno vale la pena, ninguno tiene. Bueno, pero es que a Charlotte no me la puedo manduquear. ¿Cómo me voy a comer a mi hijastra? No se puede. Pasó, hombre, mamá, huevo. Pues mira este vampiro, güey.
You cannot win this.
Mamá, huevo este. Joder, ahorita a nivel 32 estos tipos.
Women died too in this war. Support the equality between men.
There's safer places to be than here.
Amiguita, ¿dónde estás? Joder, como que nivel 20. ¿Ya está mi cuadro? Va tomando forma.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
Indeed, she has. I'm glad you like her too.
Once this is all over, I will study the sewer skulls. I fear I have made terrible mistakes, founded upon erroneous preconceptions.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
I convinced Aloysius to embrace death as the ultimate gift of mortal life. I believe he found peace in the end.
The cost must have been heavy indeed. I am proud of you, my love.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
It is I.
I'm all...
Adiós, mi amor. Solo venía a decirle a la güerita: estoy bien, mi amor, no te preocupes por mí. Voy a defender a nuestro compadre. Se va a ser el padrino de la boda cuando nos casemos, sí, señor. Ahora sí, preparen que voy emputado.
A leech! Die, vermin!
Tengo que ir a Whitechapel.
There's one of them vermin! That's gonna hurt!
Joder, ¿por qué estoy perdiendo tanta energía? ¿Qué hubo? ¿Bien o qué? ¿Bien o qué? Joder. Todo el chupi chupi, lo próximo que vea. ¡Joda! Joda, me empotró este tipo. acá y que no. Ah, pero por aquí no es. Tengo que volver porque dice aquí llegó el hospital. Tira Whitechapel. ¿Whitechapel o Whitechapel? ¿Cómo era? Yo creo que es Whitechapel. Joda, ¿qué hace un volcán acá? Joder. Joder, me mordió ese tipo, asqueroso. Te la devuelvo.
How dare you interfere with my...
Joder. Joder. Joda. Basti, es que tienen bastante resistencia esos perros. ¿Este distrito cómo está? Está bien.
Good evening.
Padre, es hora de pagar por todos sus pecados.
Please forgive me, my lord, for my eyes were blind to the devil in front of me. My task will remain unachieved.
Sorry, pero tocaba. Estar cometiendo atrocidades que ese hombre no tenía el perdón de Dios. Tocaba mandarlo al otro barrio porque no merece salvación de tipo. ¡Pum, pum! Miremos a ver qué es lo que... ¿Tengo las habilidades? ¿Las puedo ver? No. Ahora hacemos cuentas. Joder, me falta un golpe. Me hicieron bastante daño.
I have this thirst for blood.
Ah, fue puta, me olvidó. ¿Y por acá no es la que estaba? Sí. Ahora hago cuentas. Tengo 16.000 puntos. La mordedura serían 6.000 puntos. Entonces me quedaría... A ver, hagamos cuentas. No tengo lapicero. Acá está. Puntos me quedarían 10.755, mejorando las garras. Para la salud serían 2.000 más 2.000, entonces menos 4.000, me quedaría entonces 6.755. Para mejorar el cuerpo, prueba física serían otros 4.000, o sea que me quedarían 2.755. Aquí sería o mejorar mordida fuerte o regeneración. Yo creo que mordida, que acá serían 2.000 y 2.000 otros 4.000, no me alcanza. Estarían como otros 4.000, loco, porque es que esta no las he subido. Este por lo menos cuánto vale, 1.000. No, pues que no lo necesito. Si reúno otros, no, pues que 1.000 y punta de puntos. Voy a hacer algo. Voy a guardar. Voy a hacer backup de la info porque pues uno nunca sabe. Se vaya todo al carajo. Entonces venía como aquí, usuarios, app data, local, esto control C y vamos acá y esto reemplazamos. Ya tenemos un backup de la info. Entonces vamos. ¿Será que hoy terminamos? No creo. Focus. que sí, sí valdrá la pena mejorar las garras. Pues que sí es bastante, 320 años siempre es bastante. Dámosle aquí. La puta. Pero será que sí es necesario mejorar la sala. Podríamos mejorar uno de suero, para llevar más suero, y uno de balas. Vamos a ver qué pasa con los distritos. La muerte de Aloysius Dawson. Murió anoche un residente muy respetado del distrito de la ciudad. Aloysius Dawson, cofundador y líder de la compañía Dawson, y Dawson a los 71 años. No era un secreto que la salud del señor Dawson había empeorado. El empresario que alguna vez fue alegre había desaparecido casi por completo los eventos sociales de la trágica muerte de su hermano gemelo. Aloysius Dawson era un hombre influyente y también un gran coleccionista de arte y altruista preocupado. Hacía poco había hecho una gran campaña para un audaz plan de salvar a Londres de la gripe española, construyendo un muro de cuarentena para separar el distrito y contener la epidemia. Pero solo algunas horas antes de su muerte, el magnate ordenó conceder la construcción del muro. Aún más sorprendente, todos los principales hospitales de Londres recibieron grandes sumas de dinero y se hicieron importantes donaciones a clínicas y dispensarios más pequeños. Eso significa que Aloysius Dawson, un hombre conocido por su virtud y sus opiniones conservadoras, fue finalmente tocado por la gracia. ¿Quién podría decirlo? Solo una cosa es certera. A toda la ciudad, gracias a la última generosidad de este hombre, se repuso el suministro de insumos médicos y el total de muertos se redujo en forma significativa en las últimas 24 horas. Sin duda, situacionados agradecidos se presentaron al cementerio de San Mary para acompañar el viejo final de sus benefactor. Vea pues, o sea que fue una buena decisión. La salud del distrito no se vio afectada, mejoró. Joda, todos los que estaban enfermos se curaron. Y aún así bajó el estado del distrito, loco. Subió, ¿no? Epa. 3%. No me diga que se fue la ñonga. ¡Ay! Se mantiene estable, sí señor. Bien, bien, sí señor, bien. Estuvo bueno, estuvo bueno. Ah, puta, me olvidó empaquetar más sueros. ¡Uy! Ah, es que este es uno de los... Era uno de los del club de escalón.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Fotos también.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Joda.
Ultraviolet curtains and Ori Calvin powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for one.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster just like William Marshall did.
No! I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father.
¿Cómo?
I know. It hurts, doesn't it? Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Joder, ese tipo.
Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. Come on, Reed. Try something else. Freewood prevails! Show some style.
Toca tirarle escopetazo a este tipo para que aprenda a respetar.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Come on, Reed. We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I was only reborn for a few minutes before you and your men hunted me down like a beast.
You were only reborn for a few minutes, and you'd already taken the life of an innocent woman.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now, for there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Joder. Uy, es que convertir en vampiro sería muy charro. No, pero que lo va a convertir. Le va a perdonar la vida.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time.
Hunter.
Goodbye, Hunter.
Me va a tocar traer más balas para la próxima vez que nos veamos. Joder, lo tiene en el teatro, loco. Pero ya no había matado a este tipo. Ah, pero verdad que... O sea que aquí traje este Zenok. ¿O no? Ah, sí, tiene que estar ahí. Sí, ahí está. Joder. 1000.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Joder. Informe McCollum. Acabo de terminar de leer el diario de Doris Fletcher, una experiencia muy dolorosa y aterradora, Dios mío. Esta mujer planea bañar a todos los habitantes de Londres, infectando a quien fuera su próxima hora. Me ayudó mucho a comprender lo que está sucediendo. El nombre real de Doris Fletcher es Doris Jones. Era la hija de una tal Harriet Jones, que había sido tratada como paciente durante mucho tiempo en el hospital Pembroke. Claramente odiaba a su madre, pero usó su fama y notoriedad para verla mientras visitaba a los pobres y los enfermos del ICE. No sé exactamente qué pasó en aquel momento, pero así fue como su madre la infectó antes de regresar al teatro y ahora se convirtió en una monstruosidad que el alemán llamado Jonathan Reid finalmente pudo derrotar. La presencia de Vampyr en el mismo hospital donde fue tratada Harriet Jones no puede ser una coincidencia. Está convencido de que está profundamente involucrado con la plaga de vampiros que está azotando Londres actualmente. Pero es que me estaban culpando. La presencia, también estoy convencido de que Swansea es su cómplice y de que esos dos planean algo más terrorífico que cualquier cosa que él haya enfrentado a la guardia. Quizás deba tomarme algo del tiempo para leer el libro y los manuscritos antiguos que aún tienen la guardia para buscar respuesta. Quizás sean útiles mientras tanto. Será mejor que envíe patrullas para investigar lo que ocurrió en el hospital Pembroke. 8 de noviembre. Me llevó días clasificar los registros y los libros polvorientos que conservamos en la bóveda. Dios, odio perder tiempo así. Por una vez la búsqueda demostró ser fructífera. En una copia de la memoria de William Marshall encontré 2 páginas que pueden estar relacionadas con nuestra presente situación. Me las llevé para leerlas más detenidamente. Esa escritura Marshall afirma haber combatido en 1666 a este desastre que intentó destruir Londres. Es muy similar a lo que sucedió con Doris Fletcher: enfermedad, infección, odio por los vivos, un deseo de ver la ciudad saqueada. No tengo duda de que la sangrienta limaña ancestral de William Marshall está detrás de todo esto y de que ha regresado. Este podría ser nuestro mayor logro. Si la guardia puede al menos encontrar y destruir ese viejo bastardo, creo que lo que Marshall en 1966 es exactamente lo que intenta hacer Reid ahora. Escapó a sus designios de criatura. Este desastre es por eso que Marshall lo destruyó en 1966 y Reid lo hizo mismo con Doris Fletcher antes de que se convirtiera en una criatura así. No lo sé, pero claramente estos dos están trabajando juntos y Swansea lo está ayudando. Ordenaré inmediatamente que lo arresten y lo interroguen. En cuanto a Reid, destruiré esa melina con mis propias manos y luego me cargaré de William Marshall y esa cosa llamada desastre. Priwen triunfará una vez.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Esa gente está... Cogieron todos los hechos y los volvieron como les dio la puta gana. O sea, los tergiversó todo ese tipo.
It's locked.
Las mejores de William Marshall. La hermandad de St. Paul's finalmente aceptó reunirse conmigo en Londres. Su propuesta fue que nos reunamos dentro de la nueva catedral de St. Paul. Me gusta su astucia y la solemnidad de estos nombres. ¿Qué símbolo? elegir el lugar donde derroté este desastre, pero también el lugar donde caí. Acepté su propuesta allí, en el sagrado silencio de la iglesia, ante los ojos de Dios me escucharon respetuosamente. Reconocieron mi victoria sobre esta criatura maligna, el Dus Astro, el devorador de estrellas, que solo deseaba diseminar la muerte y pestilencias alrededor. Luego de reconocer mi voluntad de salvar Londres en 1966, escucharon mi pedido. Mi ardente deseo de detener la sangre del odio. Su primado prometió darme una respuesta. El primado de St. Paul escribió su respuesta en un solo hombre, la lágrima de los ángeles. Según él, el antiguo artefacto que puede curar a cualquier cosa, limpiar cualquier alma ennegrecida y purificar mi sangre, alabado sea el Señor. Me tomó más de 100 años encontrar la cura para la sangre del odio, pero quizás finalmente la haya encontrado. Pronto la rabia terminará, pronto repararé el error que cometí y borraré todos mis fracasos. Ahora todo lo que voy a hacer es recuperar los ingredientes necesarios para crear el artefacto. Sangre del corazón más puro mezclado con la sangre de un rey. Encontrar estos dos raros ingredientes no es lo que me preocupa, ya que el tiempo está de mi lado. Es la última parte de lo que me preocupa, esencia pura de ajo. Temo que literalmente será un dolor infernal cuando vea el antídoto, pero ese es el precio que debo pagar. Para purificar mi alma y reparar mis errores, estoy listo para soportar este dolor.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better... So keep that in mind.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skal epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? Are you sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
Edgar, as much as I would like to believe you, I have a few concerns that require clarification.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Yo lo voy a convertir. No quiero que muera porque igual me ayudó.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then.
Chupe, chupe!
Prepare to die.
¡Chupe!
To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
¡Chupe, chupe, chupe, chupe! Oiga, pero cálmese. Chuponcito, mi amigo. Dios mío. Mi exquisita amiga, ya todo está listo para nuestro viaje a Francia. Saldremos de Dole el 17 y pasaremos todo el verano en París. No puedo esperar a probar todos los delicados sabores que ofrece esta maravillosa ciudad y tampoco probarlo junto a usted. Música, comida, teatro, arquitectura, perfumes y moda y usted. Oh, sí que será un deleite. Ya le describí a algunos de mis amigos artistas que estarán contentos como llevarla arriba del escenario del teatro francés. En Montrostan debería estar allí. Sé que le gusta mucho todo y cuento con él para que nos presente a la magnífica Sarah Bernhardt. Este sería el mayor logro de este viaje. No puedo esperar a estrecharle a mi bros nuevamente. Mi más dulce deleite para ver nuevamente la fuente de su talento y no tomante voto Colson. Joder, o sea que eran. Edgar, nos vemos ahorita entonces. Es que Edgar, o sea, a pesar de lo que hizo Edgar, es parcero, entonces. O sea, preferí gastar 3000 puntazos en Edgar que literalmente dejarlo morir, loco. O sea, si no fuera por Edgar, yo no pude. O sea, literalmente no estaría pues en donde está ahí. Entonces digamos que fue una especie de, por así decirlo, de pago, se podría decir. O sea, no merece, Edgar no, o sea, no merecía morir, la verdad. O sea, un error no puede definir totalmente pues al hombre ahí.
Return at a more convenient time. So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when... Edgar gave her vampire blood. I must tell Elizabeth.
This one's
We have to stop it! Die, vermin!
O sea, literalmente el doctor se merecía más ser mi progenie que el propio Swanson.
Bloody monster!
Bueno, no hay masita contarles lo que pasó.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him, or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skal epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar's behavior was beyond lunacy. He had neither the discipline, knowledge, nor the proper facilities to conduct blood experiments.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Ichor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no! Elizabeth!
¿Y por qué pone así? Joder. No entiendo por qué coloco así a Elizabeth, weón.
Now would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need. Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Good.
Have you any news?
I heard he died and gave all his money to the poor.
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cole.
How did you meet her? I expect you've seen...
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time.
You sound...
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret I could only get a bite of her mystery. She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion.
I may...
Sir, you are not welcome.
Why can't I forgive you, Father?
Entrar por atrás.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon. If I want to speak with
You from us?
I'll have to improvise.
Lord Grey.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you, or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Qué fácil cambio de opinión. Creí que se iba a amputar y me iba a tocar pelear con él o algo, pero mire. Literalmente como que... O sea, cambio. Totalmente... ¿Qué hace aquí, traidor? Ah, bueno. Tenga su gotica.
These leaflets were telling the truth all along.
Women's right to vote
take some
is only
serious-
the first.
En el hospital.
Crush the leaves, boys!
Right, vermin!
Take its head! There's one of them! Right, vermin! It's a leech! Fuck, it's fast! No! Burn it, boys! Stop! Easy does it.
Pues mira este perro.
Say, over there! There's one of them vermin! Filthy piece of shit! Mine! I hate leeches! You leeches, you kill him!
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Joder, ¿y qué hacen los de Pembroke, los perros aquí?
Look at it! Vicious bugger! Bloody leech! On back to the shadows!
Joder. ¡Oh! Ahí me mata este perro asqueroso.
It's a leech! Kill it! It's one of them vermin!
Vamos a dar un huevo.
It's locked.
Y como que arriba, loco.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Hablar con Swansea. ¿Dónde está?
It's locked, all right.
No está, Swansea no está. Vengo, voy al baño.
You are going to reveal all your secrets.
Todo Swansea no lo veo baile. ¿Será que me como este mal? Son 5.000. Tengo que ir al cementerio, no es por el otro lado.
See them fancy clothes? It's up to the top! He's done for! Burning! As we cannot be! Watch it! It's a killer!
This is despicable.
Otra vez la guardia,
Elite! We have to stop it! Oh my god! Die, vermin!
En serio me voy. ¿Quiénes que están velando? Ah, Swansea, ¿no?
Get them weapons ready! We found one! Bloody leap!
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient.
Away with you! Steady, boys! Stupid beast! Don't like that! Leech Fuck, it's fast!
Paxton. Joda. Son los que he ido matando.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire. And tore out my mother's throat.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch. One-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you. And your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stoll brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Oh, there.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
Cagado y las lápidas. No había pillado. Que murió.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Joder. De nuevo. La mejor forma de llegar al refugio de los escales por la parte trasera. O sea, por donde entraba el padre, el cucho este, el padre ese.
Are you dead? And you shall fear no evil! Fear no evil! We cannot be defeated! Oh, Christ! Murdering bastard! This is Ascalon.
What? Joder. ¿Qué sonó? ¿Dónde había otro, no?
This place has been ransacked.
Están todos.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style. Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
perdido, loco. Porque no hay más sangre.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Joder. My maker.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Myrddin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages.
The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Okay. Joder. ¿Está contaminando el agua?
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Yo que me chuté, papá. Pero yo no creo que sea tan fácil la mierda. Uy, por puta, yo hoy sabía. Esta mierda.
Is it wrath? I think it is. Oh, how infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Joder.
Such innocence, such guilt. I will reap the land, for this is abundant the harvest, red the crop.
Puta, me va a valer bolearle de bala. Quedaron las balas. Vale.
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
Joder, todavía no.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Joder.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's all over now. The epidemic has been stopped.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife.
Hola.
Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long. Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created?
Shakespeare.
Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Joder.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Joder.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume.
Carta Vieja, Londres, 4 de agosto de 1865. Estimada Lady Ashbury, gracias por su reciente carta y todas las buenas noticias que estaban en ella. No veo la hora de finalmente encontrarme con usted cuando llegue a Londres. El jardín está hermoso bajo el cielo del verano, que tome nota de su deseo de evitar la luz solar y el calor de su fraile estado de salud. La esperamos cualquier día de estos. Hablaremos sobre la maravillosa idea suya relacionada con la fundación de un orfanato para muchachas jóvenes inspirado en Mason Royal de St. Louis, Francia. Tristemente cerró cuando los franceses adoptaron. Dios mío, ni siquiera puedo escribirlo. Por decapitar a su reina. Un lugar así destina a ofrecer una buena educación a muchachas huérfanas de recursos pero dotadas. Seguramente sea de interés para mis amigos de esta ciudad. Puedo contar conmigo, con mi influencia para ayudar a su propio proyecto sea una gran éxito. Sinceramente, Condesa Alexandra
somewhere.
Retrato de Elizabeth Blackwood Jones, 1966. Uy, joder, ¿así de vieja? Lady Ashbury, 1795. Estimado señor McAllister, como una dueña legal de la propiedad de los Ashbury, mi intención es encargarme rápidamente del mantenimiento y las reparaciones que debieron hacerse mucho tiempo en las paredes y grietas del castillo. De los pocos arquitectos los que envié propuestas, fue usted el que más me impresionó por su enfoque respetuoso hacia la renovación de edificio histórico y preservación. Me encantaría conocerlo cuando le sea conveniente. Mi único pedido es hablar directamente con usted, no con su asistente. Estaría disponible cualquier noche del próximo mes, según su preferencia. Puede ir al castillo, yo puedo acercarme hasta su oficina. Si acepta ir al castillo, podré mostrarle todo tipo de reparaciones y modificaciones que tengo en mente relacionado con la cripta que posiblemente necesitará otra reconstrucción considerable.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Jonathan Reed.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered. This castle is falling apart.
Lady Ashbury en París, 1888. Joder, me caí.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Fortaleza y Jacob Blackwood. Versalles. Marica, entonces es cule vieja.
This painting looks suspicious.
William Marshall, ¿no? Contrato viejo, 1807. En nuestra última comunicación solicitó transportar una ataúd de gran tamaño de la iglesia del Temple Londres hasta la cripta del castillo de Ashbury en Escocia. Tengo la gran informal que su pedido ha sido finalmente autorizado. He informado a mis conductores que por motivos de seguridad guardias protegiendo el ataúd en todo momento. Usted ha encontrado a estos individuos que no estar esperando en Londres. También le he informado que en ninguna circunstancia del carruaje debe intentar pasar un río sobre un bote, sino siempre por carretera y puente, ya que la preciosa madera y reliquias que contiene el ataúd no pueden verse expuestas a la humedad. Encontrar un presupuesto detallado de toda la operación junto con la carta. Estamos listos para irnos a Londres a operarse el pago completo. Samuel Lewis, contratista independiente. Pues sí está para ir al castillo. Carta reciente, Sanatorio de Embrough. Estimable Lady Ashbury, le agradezco sus cartas entre los ardientes debates sobre el folclore de vampiros. Ahora es obvio que tenemos una opinión sobre el enfoque moderno y científico respecto a la necesidad de sangre y la cura de la adicción. Debo confesar que admitiré su actitud caritativa cuando la conocí en el sanatorio, un barrio chico impresionado por su habilidad de irse paciente humilde y pobres. Tuve la grata sorpresa de leer sobre el puesto administrador del Hospital Pembroke que usted financió desde su fundación. Luego, unos días de deliraciones, me complace aceptar su oferta. Para mí será una ocasión de volver a las transitadas calles de Londres después de años de servicio público en la bella pero mucho más calma Escocia. Tener el placer de encontrarme con usted y hablar más sobre la inmortalidad, sus ventajas y desventajas, como sus condiciones, pero con nuestro primer encuentro. Edgar Schwartz. Carta de Edgar. Ay. Culo de chimenea. Pero como puerquita Lady Ashbury, ¿no? Joder, pero ¿por dónde? Vincent Van Gogh. Y entonces, ¿por dónde putas?
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for. What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and... here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Una luna, ¿no?
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and... voila.
Tomo antiguo, 1217. Un ángel vino hacia mí, alabado sea ante Dios. Michael apareció ante mí anoche. Todo, en toda su gloria, en la forma de sangre de gloria, para otorgarme la vida eterna en el ocaso de mi vida. La aparición fue tan sublime y aterradora que no puedo evitar agachar la cabeza y cerrar los ojos. Tocado por el obsequio divino, caí al piso, recién pude levantarme la noche siguiente. Me servirá como ha servido a sus reyes, dijo el ángel antes de tocarme con su poder. Proteger a esta tierra a través de los eones por venir. De todos quienes me conocen debo ocultarme para retirarme, ya que piensan que estoy muerto. Pronto abandonaré la compañía de los hombres que para cumplir una visión. Alabado sea Dios. 1350. Michael apareció ante mí anoche en mi retiro ubicado debajo de la iglesia del temple y me pidió que me prepare para la batalla. Debemos salvar esta tierra. La muerte está por todas partes. La peste negra, una epidemia enviada por el mismísimo diablo para castigar a los mortales en todo el mundo. Mi brazo es fuerte, en el nombre de Dios golpeará a los enemigos de la humanidad e Inglaterra vencerá. 1569. Hace casi 20 años desde que comenzó mi lucha contra el diablo, el final es incierto. Periódicamente la plaga, la peste negra, vuelve a aparecer en un pueblo, en una ciudad. Y siempre los viciosos esbirros del infierno se acercan para reclamar su parte del sufrimiento de los mortales. Vampiros, criaturas espantosas, no dejaré que esta tierra se hunda hasta mi último aliento. Serviré a Inglaterra y la protegeré. 1578. Esta noche en el pequeño poblado de Odesson conocí el alma más sensible que he visto en mucho tiempo. Estaba cantando por los muertos, cantando por quienes conocí, amaba por los asesinados. De un nuevo brote la plaga, sin temor por la vida, su voz me conmovió tanto que decidí dejarla vivir. Le ofrecí vida eterna como premio a su virtud y actitud piosa. Se llama Elizabeth Inglewood. Ya no estoy solo, junto a la veremos a Dios en toda su gloria por los años por venir. 1618. Me parte el corazón, mi alma sangra. Esta noche mi madre Elizabeth me abandonó. Le enseñó todo lo que sabía, todo lo que ella necesita saber ahora. Deberá andar su propio camino a través de los tiempos. Es este su deseo y lo respetaré. Elizabeth Inglewood, mi dulce hija, se ha ido. Ahora quiere que la llame Elizabeth Blackwood. Le hice la promesa, si alguna vez regresa a Odesson, me encontraré aquí administrando la posa del toro que era de sus padres antes de morir. William Marshall también